Welcome back, Wolfpack. Bro, let's hear to more Fan Fridays with a battle from Sudowoodo. That's a phrase I don't get to say too often, but I like saying it because Sudowoodo can be a cool... Actually, I see Trick Room. Let's see what Sudowoodo can accomplish right here. So in singles, you might expect like cuss stat berry shenanigans, but in doubles, you can get a little bit more of a combo potential out of it. And it's going to be up against some terrifying Pokemon. I mean, Aegislash is super nasty. Togekiss, though, might get greedy on that follow me. Not respecting the Trick Room while Aegislash tries to set up or go for some... Alright, Swords Dance. The opponent's strategy. Good, but this is what happens when you get one... Like, when a one-track mind happens. Oh, never mind. Pseudo is just throwing out the Rock Slide. Wow! The damage on Togekiss! Togekiss shouldn't take that kind of damage. Okay. And there's the Trick Room. I wasn't expecting Sudowoodo to go offensive too much, but it did. And that is going to be the stance change right there. But I mean, you're just rushing into a Shadow Sneak to get over that Trick Room. I think Cofagrigus can tank it. Yeah, Cofagrigus has that huge physical defense. No, I was about to say, if that was a weakness policy on Cofagrigus, I would have lost it. Red card, though, still good. And that forces out all the stat changes. So the opponent doesn't get to do anything. Cofagrigus has the Will-O-Wisp as well. It doesn't matter. Scizor gets burned, so they're like, boom. Opponent's team getting dunked right there. Something avoided the attack. And it wasn't Togekiss. I don't read Japanese, but Togekiss getting two-shot by the Sudowoodo, even with a split damage on that Rock Slide in doubles. And Scizor hurt by the burn now. Doesn't get to do any... This is shutdown. This is absolute destruction right here. So we're going to see the Mega Scizor. We're going to see Amoonguss go for a Spore on something. But the Cofagrigus has a follow-up Hex. That's going to be damage. Mega Scizor doesn't have any damage anymore. Bullet Punch, Cofagrigus... Nah, nothing. Nothing right there. Mummy removes Technician. So now even less damage is coming out of the Scizor right here. Cofagrigus got the Shadow Ball. Alright, I would expect the Hex on top of that burn, but critical hit on the Shadow Ball does show some damage. The Spore hitting the Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo identified as a big threat. Also, Sudowoodo's slow or faster than the Amoonguss, so slower under the Trick Room. Either case, Scizor is getting chipped down pretty hard. Cofagrigus gets one turn in this. Sudowoodo is asleep. Looks like went for a Protect or a Sucker Punch right there. Disable onto the... Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my goodness. The filth. Burn. Cofagrigus doesn't get to do damage on that Iron Head right there on the Scizor. And Scizor is going to go down to the burn next turn. Might trade for the Cofagrigus. Sudowoodo doesn't get to wake up just yet, but yeah, there's a Bullet Punch. Oh, Bullet Punch not going to do enough. Remember, Technician drop. The Disable on the Spore. The Tech right there. Disable. Will-O-Wisp. Red card Trick Room nastiness. And the Sudowoodo actually, when it's awake, it does pretty cool things. So, yeah, there's nothing done right here. Boom, that's going to be gone when it comes to Scizor getting absolutely locked out right here. Now, the Trick Room is going to be wearing off right here. So that means Aegislash gets a shot. I mean, if it wants to burn... Yeah, I don't trust that decision too much. Shadow Sneak, yeah, it's going to take care of your Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus doesn't get to reset the Trick Room. But now your Aegislash is completely open right there. And we get to see how the rest of this follows through. Sudowoodo wakes up. That's the Sucker Punch. Now that's actually headed for the Amoonguss. A little bit of damage, but the Effect Spore is going to poison Sudowoodo, which means he doesn't get to fall asleep. And the Giga Drain, super effective, but we live in. Even after the poison damage, we live in just for a bit. So Aegislash has to knock out the Sudowoodo if it wants it. Sudowoodo is going to get free damage opportunity on one of these guys. Could just go for the Rock Slide, split the damage. Amoonguss taking that burn damage. And then Klefki is in right now. Klefki's got the Swagger. Oh, the Avoid is nasty. The Head Smash. You don't see that too often. Not very effective, not getting the damage across. A touch of recoil right there. Sudowoodo has the Fire Punch. Fire Punch on the Amoonguss. Is that going to be a no? Oh, I'm about to say, Sudowoodo shouldn't have that much. This isn't even Life Orb Sudowoodo. Assault Vest? Assault Vest Trick Room on that Sudowoodo could show why he survived that Giga Drain so well. I mean, smashing out some good damage. Great coverage on the Sudowoodo. Did get a lot done while he was there. Klefki, though, even if, like, Klefki was the last Pokemon, looking pretty good in this. Because, yeah, Amoonguss is gone. 2v1 right now. Klefki with that Swagger. If Aegislash, like, tries to go for Swords Dance or anything, it just needs to hit itself once. And that'd be pretty bad right there. So Going for that stance change, playing it safe in defensive form. We're going to see how the Dragonite responds. I don't know, he doesn't have too many options against the Aegislash for the most part. Klefki's going to Swagger, just in case. You're buffing the physical Aegislash, but eventually Aegislash is going to have to get like 3-4 attacks off to finish this team, and it will hit itself in confusion. Dragonite throughout the Fire Punch. Doubles Dragonite. Can carry that Fire Punch pretty often. Didn't go. I would have like tried to scout the Dragon Dance because you're pretty safe on that multi-scale, and then just when you know the opponent has burned the King's Shield, can't use it anymore, that's when you go. But the opponent spamming the King's Shield, just being frustrating right now. Status will go through. Dragonite, yeah, that's another thing. If the opponent wants to spam the King's Shield like that, you will eventually fall for the Fire Punch. The Fire Punch getting double dropped right there. I mean, Aegislash is nothing, though. Eventually, he's going to hit himself in confusion. Klefki's probably got the foul play anyways. There it is. So, Aegislash's only option is priority, which leaves him open. Super effective on that buff. There's the weakness policy, but anyways, something's going down, and then the other Pokemon's going down with it. Dragonite with the Fire Punch. So weak. Super effective, but at the, what would that be, like 33% attack after the -4. Aegislash, that's the confusion. That's going to be the game right there. Pretty just team full of denial. I like it. Get the burn across, get the stats where you need to. You have Thunder Wave for sweepers that aren't physical. You got burn for the physical Pokemon. And then the Sudowoodo can cover under that Trick Room. If it wasn't for that Spore, I think we would have seen a bit more, but I like it. Good battle right here. We're going to keep this going with some more Fan Fridays. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys get to enjoy some more Fan Fridays coming up in a bit. I think that was a pretty nice battle. What do you guys think? Comment down below, and thank you for watching.